Have you ever noticed how almost everyone believes the same thing about money? That once they earn a little more, things will finally feel easier. Less stress, more freedom, fewer money problems. And yet somehow, people making double what they used to still feel stuck. Let's sit with that for a moment. Imagine a pretty normal situation in the US or Europe. You're in your late 20s or early 30s. You studied, found a decent job, and you're doing okay. Then you get a raise, or you switch jobs and your salary jumps from, say, $55,000 to $75,000 a year. In Europe, maybe it's from €38,000 to €52,000. On paper, that feels like a big win, but after taxes, it looks very different. In the US, that $75,000 might turn into around $56,000 in your bank account. That's about $4,600 a month. In many European countries, after income tax and social contributions, €52,000 might become closer to €3,100 to €3,300 a month. Now reality steps in. Rent or a mortgage quietly takes the biggest bite. In most cities, that's $1,500 to $2,200 or €1,200 to €1,800. Then there's the car payment, insurance, fuel, or public transport, another few hundred gone. Student loans didn't disappear just because your salary went up. Credit cards are still there, charging interest whether you're earning $40K or $80K. And then comes the subtle part. You upgrade your lifestyle, but it doesn't feel like a choice. A slightly better apartment because you can afford it now, a newer car because your old one feels embarrassing, more eating out, better clothes, nicer holidays, because this is what someone at your income level is supposed to do. None of this feels irresponsible in the moment, but here's the hidden mistake. Most people treat higher income as permission to raise their fixed costs, not their flexibility. And fixed costs are dangerous because they don't care how motivated you are. Let's use simple math. If your raise gives you an extra $1,200 per month after tax, but your new rent is $700 higher, your car upgrade is $300 more, and lifestyle spending quietly rises by $300, the raise is gone completely, not wasted, absorbed. Psychologically, this happens because of something very human, relative comfort. We don't measure happiness in absolute numbers, we compare. To coworkers, to friends, to people on social media. A higher income changes who you compare yourself to, not how safe you feel. So even when your income rises, your anxiety often rises with it. The long-term impact is slow, not dramatic, and that's why it's dangerous. You don't feel like you're failing, you feel normal. But 10 years pass, and despite earning more than you ever thought you would, you have little savings, limited options, and very little control over your time. At that point, earning more feels necessary just to stand still. Financially intelligent people don't think this way. Not because they're more disciplined or smarter, but because they frame the problem differently. They don't ask, how much can I afford now? They ask, what does this commit me to every month, even on a bad year? They understand that money's real power isn't luxury, it's margin. Margin to say no, margin to slow down, margin to handle a surprise without panic. So when their income increases, they don't immediately expand their lifestyle. They quietly increase their safety, their time horizon, and their future choices. There's nothing dramatic about it. No extreme frugality, no obsession with wealth, just a clear understanding that money solves income problems, but behavior determines whether money actually improves your life. Earning more money isn't useless, it's just not the solution people think it is. If this way of thinking helped you see money a little more clearly, consider subscribing.